Hi, today is July 7th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1047 for the year, Preference. Now and again when I am walking and the Empire State Building enters into view, I am so startled by its looming majesty that I almost forget that I greatly prefer the Chrysler Building. Poem number 1048, Empire. Back in 1965, Jonas Mekas shot a 485-minute film of the Empire State Building. It is credited to Andy Warhol, but apparently it was John Palmer's idea. Palmer, who worked for Mekas, approached Warhol and was like, "Hey, I have this idea." And Andy was like, "Okay, I've not seen Empire all the way through, but like many things I have never seen, I'm glad it exists." Poem number 1049, By Contrast. The film Empire by Andy Warhol is 8 hours and 5 minutes long. By contrast, Carry On, which is completely by Ilya Popenko, in that he wrote, directed, and shot it, is 8 minutes and 44 seconds long. And by contrast, Carry On has people in it. I am one of the people in it. I am probably the weakest link in what is otherwise a very fine film. By contrast, Empire has at least one bird in it, or so I've heard. Poem number 1050, not suggesting. Carry On by Ilya Popenko is 524 seconds long. Empire by Andy Warhol is over 29,000 seconds long. In the time it would take to see Empire once, you could see Carry On 55 times. I am not suggesting that you do either of these things, but I am suggesting that you see Carry On at least once when it becomes available. Poem number 1051, Trailer. The trailer for Carry On is 39 seconds long. In the time it would take to see Carry On, you could watch the trailer 13 times. I'm not suggesting you do that either, but unlike the film, the trailer is available, and it is a little over 1/100th of the length of Empire, so you do the math. Actually, it would be good if you did the math. I divided 29,100 by 39 and got 0.00134. Is that like 1/100th? I don't know. Poem number 1052, Fraction. I've seen only portions of the film Empire. I hate the word portions and portion, but for some reason I don't hate myself for using the word just then. I didn't want to say parts, or a bit, or God help me, a fraction. I spent more time than I'd like to admit trying to figure out a fraction in the last poem and gave up. And I'm not about to try to figure out what fraction of Empire I have seen. Poem number 1053, this is the last poem of the day, Bored. I thought today about how bored I might be, or whether I would be bored if I were to watch Empire all the way through. I like to say I don't get bored, but maybe Empire would bore me. Maybe I would get bored even if it was 8 hours and 5 minutes of the Chrysler Building. There may not be that many things that I could do for that long without getting bored or falling asleep. I can really think of only one offhand. I will spare you the details for now. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.